Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited you guys are all here. My name is Carrie, and this is just kidding. This is not Book for Romance, but my channel is Booked for Romance, and we are here to talk about the Bridgerton series and the Bridgerton read-along. And oh my gosh, I'm going to just ramble. I just have this feeling I'm just going to ramble. So I'm going to let everybody take it away. I'm going to go to my left and let everybody introduce themselves, and they are going to tell an interesting or fun fact about themselves to kind of do as an icebreaker. So go ahead, Jess.
Hello, I'm Jessica from Pizza Books, and my interesting fact, I feel like everyone knows, if you watch my channel, I'm a twin, so that's fun. Interesting, kind of, maybe, but yep, that's it.
Hi, I'm Christina from Books and Chris.
I didn't know you were a twin. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. Are we doing something interesting, right?
Yeah.
There's really nothing that I don't like to eat.
That's more like a superpower, though.
I was gonna say, I wish I were like you.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I wouldn't really try. So I'm like a hardcore foodie. Doesn't matter what it is. Tripe, pig's feet, chicken feet, cow tongue. I've had brain tacos. I've eaten cricket. There you go.
Ooh! No!
On that note.
Okay. Yeah. Natasha, beat that.
I don't think I can. Hi, I'm Natasha. I am Book Diva on Instagram, not on YouTube. An interesting fact about me. I'm the oldest of 5. I bet you can't guess how old I am. Let's just go there. I'll give you a hint. My daughter is 25.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look 25, so there you go.
Jess and I actually share a birthday.
We do?
Yeah.
We do.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have a twin, though. The world can't handle 2 of me.
But we were born in the same year.
No.
2 years older than your daughter, so.
Yeah, definitely not.
So it's my turn now?
Yes.
Yeah, Fernanda.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm Fernanda. I'm Moody TBR on the Discord group. And I guess fun fact, I was the chosen one for this talk. So thank you, ladies, for having me. And this is my first live or whatever appearance on YouTube, and I feel kind of like talking to celebrities because I see most of these girls' channels and I get my recommendations from them. So yeah, really excited.
Hey.
Go ahead, Alicia. Alicia?
Yay! So
she's
I'm
having
Alicia.
connection.
I do Alicia_reads. Alicia. Am I back? Am I okay?
Yeah, I
Very
think you're good,
frustrating.
girl.
Why does technology hate me today?
You and me both.
Okay. Alicia_reads. That's me. And we can't win. It's like the 2020 is like the year of everything that could kind of go crazy is. Fun fact about me. Let's think. I did not want to have kids and then ended up accidentally pregnant and had a kid, and it's great. So I would highly recommend if that happens.
Okay, so
That is
I think we're losing you, Alicia. Sorry. So, okay, so I'm gonna give. Are you back?
She's trying.
Yeah, I think we lost her. Okay, so fun fact about me. I guess it's not a fun fact. It's not fun or it's not interesting, but it's a fact. I cannot remember authors or titles of books. Like they like fly out of my head and they're gone. So let's pretend you go onto your favorite booktuber's channel to do a show. And you're like, yes, I love Sarah McLean. She's my favorite author. And I tell her the wrong book of my favorite historical romance person. So this is actually my favorite historical romance because I'm so nervous talking to Jess. I'm not gonna lie. Like you watch, I'm like Fernanda, like you watch her for 3 years and you're like, oh yeah, like I'm so excited to get to hang out with her finally. And I'm like, yeah, that's the romance I really like. Absolutely. But this is the one, Jess. This is my favorite historical romance ever. So that's a fun fact about me. Authors' names, titles, they just like leave the head and don't come back.
Oh, Carrie's so cute.
It's just one of the, it's like, I don't know. It's just me. But I'm happy that everyone's here. Thank you all for joining us. I'm very excited about the Viscount Who Loved Me because at the end of the day, this book was so good. Okay. I think we should go around and give ratings. But before we do that, because since it's my channel, I'm going to throw 2 cents out. If I was going to be a heroine, please write me as Kate. Like, just please do that. Like, she's feisty. She's funny. She call it as she sees it. I don't know if I'm like that, but I'd like to be like that. So, so let's go around and just give a rating, I guess.
Did you want to start with your rating?
Oh, yeah, I think it would be like around 4 stars for me. So I think for 5 stars, and I love how Jen from the Book Refuge, I'm just going to throw it out there. She says like, give a 6 star. Cause if you like reach that level, I feel like that with 5 stars, like you don't quite reach that level. You have to like get there. So yeah, for me, it was 4 stars cause it was good, but I don't think it reached that level for me. Sorry, Jess.
I agree. Yeah, same thing. 4 stars. It wasn't like top tier because I had high expectations because everyone was saying Anthony's their favorite, and I don't think it was my favorite, so I gave it 4.
Yeah.
Chris, your
microphone. Yeah.
You're still muted.
Hold on. Let me see it.
Carrie,
Chris, I'm gonna change you around, Chris. Okay, hold on.
There you go.
All right.
Chris, you want me to change you around?
Yeah, can you?
Yep, got it. You're up, girl.
You can hear me, right?
You have to shut down the other one and you're good to go. Shut down the other one.
Hold on one second. There we go. Good?
Yep, you're good. You're totally good.
Much better, much better. So I would say I was stuck on this one. I would want to say 3.5, but Goodreads doesn't allow you to do 3.5. So ideally it's 3.5, but if I had to put it on Goodreads, I'd say 4. For me. Mm-hmm. It was good. Anthony kind of let me down a little bit. Are we going into why we're rating it, what we're rating it, or not yet?
Sure, why not? I mean, however you guys want to do it is good. I mean, we're very casual here.
I don't know. He kind of let me down with the whole Edwina's so pretty and Kate's just like pretty on the wedding night type of thing. I just could. I listen to it mostly on audiobook.
Me too.
And in the audiobook, right? I don't know. Tell me how you took the audiobook. And I listened to like 2.5, 2.0, 2.5. So I don't know if the rushing of his verbiage just made it seem like Edwina's so pretty, and Kate's like, okay. And then he didn't really see her as like beautiful or desirable until the wedding night. And it kind of like turned me off a bit from him. You know, I kind of wanted him to just find her beautiful in her own way from the beginning. So I don't know. That was what kind of like stunk for me, but it was good.
Sorry, go ahead, Alicia.
So I gave it a 4. I really liked it, but I also really like a grumpy friends to love or enemies to lovers, and I liked that he was so overprotective of his sister. I liked he felt this responsibility to keep this family together after his dad. And I liked Kate. I liked the spunky heroine. I liked it. So I give it a 4.
Fernanda?
I'm gonna go with Alicia. Actually, I get more, and I really do love a hate to love kind of a thing going on. And I guess for me, what Chris said wasn't as hurtful to the experience, because I think what I understood, Anthony kind of like didn't want to say what was in front of him. So that's what I'm going for in interpretation. I think it did bother me a little bit that it was kind of repetitive. I'm not as pretty as Edwina, and I'm as pretty as everyone else, and all that stuff, because it was really repetitive in that aspect. But I guess it was also kind of like to make a point on the fact that she's overlooked. So at the end, it wasn't that bad to give it a 3 or anything. And I really like the dynamic between them. So 4 it is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to just throw some of these out there. 5 billion stars for me. My favorite of the series. I thought that was funny. And then we've got a lot of 5s, 4.5s. We got a 4.5 from Jen. Stars for me, same as the last time. There's one little tweak I would make. Jen, what's that one little tweak? We got a 3.75. Let me see.
So I think for me, I might be the oddball from you guys. I actually rated it like a 4.5. So the reason why I did that is because anytime a book can make me chuckle or laugh out loud, it's gripped me. Anthony not finding Kate attractive in the beginning, I don't know. I attribute that to the fact that she was purposefully trying to be rude to him because she didn't want him to marry her sister, or make it difficult for him. So I think he had to get past all of that. And I don't know. I love the enemies to lovers. I love the way they came together. There were some parts in here that I'm reading it late at night and I'm in the bed chuckling to myself. So this to me was so much better than book 1.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that it was.
Yeah.
I will tell you the one thing I didn't want to see again was a whole nother horse fiasco. I hope there's not one in every book. But I'm like, again with the horses, don't you people know how to control your horse? Come on now. But okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like, I think that's the storyline, as I wasn't a huge fan of Anthony. And for me, it was more along the lines of like, I never love it when a hero is like, oh, I'm going to go hook up with someone else to forget somebody. I'm not a huge fan of that. And with the opera singer in the room, that, I don't know. Some people might have liked that. I'm not a huge fan of that. But I liked when he redeemed himself with Penelope. And he's like, I'll escort you in. And I like when he redeemed himself right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it with like the whole, making him seem like he's arrogant. And I think that's the way the character was written. So I get that aspect of it. Like he's a rake and yes. So
I think with the scene where he's in the office with the opera singer, I just imagine her like squishing her body into the desk, like underneath that tiny little spot to try to hear this, and her getting so mad because he's like hitting on this woman, but she's like, dude, you're trying to get with my sister. So like I could see her like fuming under this desk, and I'm like, this is just exactly what I would imagine would happen in all of our lives. Like you would be just walking around and then something, you're hearing something you don't want to hear and you're under a desk. And I'm like, I could see this happening. I definitely could see this happening in my life.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm trying to read through some of these comments. I'm new to this, guys, so just kind of bear with me. If you guys have any questions you guys would like to ask while I read through some of these comments, I could throw them up here real fast. I love the banter, that one of the main reasons why I gave it a 5 stars. Let me see.
Yeah, the
Here we
banter
go.
was really, really good. I
Really
like.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely adored it. Anthony let me down a little bit. Seems like he's a bit of a, but made the bit of the blank, but Kate made the book better. Sorry, I'm not much of a cusser, guys. But I like
Oh,
how.
Glad you guys told me that now.
No, I mean, you guys can. I just, I try not to do it because I've got a 3-year-old in the house. And once I start, it just, let me see. I didn't take it like he ever actually liked Edwina. Yeah, I totally agree. Carrie,
Yeah, I kind of felt like he was just marrying her because he was expected to, status quo or something,
It's my sweater.
Yeah. It was like he picked the top one, right? The one that was the best this season.
Okay.
Right. The one that was going to make him look the best or what everybody expected him to pick. Yeah. But I mean, I kind of got from Edwina that she wasn't really interested in him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. It almost
I thought it was
seemed like
she wanted like a very
Smart guy.
smart guy, like who talks philosophy and all this stuff. I want to see her story. Does anyone know if she has her own book? And we're gonna see what happens with her and this guy.
I'm not sure. Do you guys know if she kind of knew that her sister liked Anthony and that's kind of like she kind of figured it out? I mean, what do you guys think?
Maybe
I think everybody knew they liked each other except for Kate.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Mary is the name of the stepmom, I think. She kind of pushes them both together. So I think everyone kind of saw their chemistry and they were just like, let's get together already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a scene, wasn't there a scene where
go ahead.
Violet was trying to figure out which girl he was going to end up with when he pushes Kate to the garden and he's like, and Violet's like, which one is he interested in?
That was cute. I love that. Moms being nosy, I am all about. Anthony definitely has a couple parts of introspect that are a little sexiest, I felt, but other times he was so great and admired Kate and her strength. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely earned the Cinnamon Roll Award when he was comforting her in her storms. Just kind of rubbing her hair and just coddling her. I mean, he was teeter-tottering right there, but once that happened, okay, you're the cinnamon roll. Here you go.
The flowers too. He like one-upped Simon and brought them all flowers. All learned from when he brought some from my mom. That was so cute.
Yeah. He doesn't realize
he had played part.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love how he kind of took that to the next level. He doesn't realize he loves her or likes her until he does, which I totally agree as well. Let me see. What do you guys think is the sassiest moment for Kate?
Oh,
there
I know
are so many.
There's so many, but I like when she says to him after the dog like shakes on him and she's like, what do you think? I'm a corgi whisperer?
That whole scene was perfection.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I want a fat corgi.
Newton definitely steals part of the show. He was kind of like my favorite part of the book, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
Okay, so
he was fun.
Here's anybody else want to answer that question? Sorry, guys.
Yeah. There were too many to pick from.
Yeah, there were a ton. Okay, so Kate has a low self-esteem and it was so heartbreaking. And I kind of agree with this because for her to be like only focusing on her little sister, I don't know. I just feel like
no one's gonna care for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
But wasn't
I-
she only like 18? How old was Kate?
No,
20?
she was 20.
She was
20.
28,
20?
21, 22.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
She's like, I'm
Early
already a
20s.
spinster. I'm like, you literally like just turned 20. Like, what do you mean you're already a spinster?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was real curious where her low self-esteem came from, because it seemed like she had such a good relationship with Mary.
Mhm.
You know, was she that intimidated by Edwina? I mean, it was kind of sad.
I don't think she was intimidated, but kind of like
Mhm.
society pushed her there, you know, because she was so
Yeah.
overlooked.
Flowers and stuff, and all the guys
Yeah.
just came looking for Adina and didn't really
Yeah.
come looking for
Yeah.
her. So I mean, that would kind of make you be like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, when
She
she
just needs
said
to tie her corset on.
Yeah.
That's all.
hmm
And I agree with Fernanda about this. There's the society, because they're saying how they didn't have enough money, so they both went out into season at the same time. It seems like society was the place telling her, you're old and you're on the shelf. And I was like, man, that sucks. Like,
Yeah.
At 20, at that age, I mean, you don't know who you are, I feel like. You don't know who you're going to be or what you're going to do, and you know nothing. And now it's like your whole self-worth is on if you can marry somebody else and then become this thing for them. So I don't know. I feel like part of it is part of like the societal thing, because she really did have good examples. And from what it sounds like, Mary and her dad really, loved her and supported her. And then even when Mary's telling the story about her mom's passing, it was like Mary was, upset. I know. And she was upset. So
Justin makes a good point. Justin reads, she says she knew that they needed money and Edwina was their best shot because of the current beauty standards. I don't think she was super insecure.
It's
I
just
don't
sad.
think she was really insecure until their wedding night, and she's like, "Are you actually attracted to me?" Because I don't think before that she was insecure. She was just realistic.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Let me see. Sorry, I'm reading through some of these guys. My multitasking skills are lacking at this point.
You're doing great.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. Let me see. What are some of the other things we can talk about? Oh, okay. What did you guys think about her kind of adding in that Kate was scared of storms? And she kind of added that in the middle. And I don't know if I loved it. I almost would have liked to have seen like maybe that scene with her mom passing away in like the beginning, and then like it transitioning through, instead of like an issue just popping up because she needed them to have like a meet cute or something. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think.
I thought that scene was going to lead to her confronting Mary, and maybe Mary telling her that like she stole her, or her mom was murdered by her. Like, I wanted it to be like more grimy. Like, like I wanted her, or we found you on the side of, on the side of the road in a thunderstorm. Like, I wanted it to be juicy and
dramatic.
She could really pump that up.
Chris, stop reading so many dark romances.
I want a twist factor in there. I want that shock factor, that oh snap,
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, so Sarah said she mentioned her hate of storms at one point at the beginning, which not everyone remembers if they've read it only once. That would make sense. Yeah, I didn't see like she was scared of it, but I didn't see it as like a big issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What?
Boop.
Where did Carrie go? I didn't know the host disappeared.
Oh no! Did she just leave? Oh god. Okay. Poor Carrie. She's gonna have a breakdown.
She's probably dying right now.
She's back.
Oh.
I got rooted out of my own life.
Really? Are we gonna get kicked off the live?
I don't think
Carrie,
did we
are you
drop it?
drinking?
Girl, I'm like, this is it. This is all I've got. Like,
What's
no
in
joke.
that
I just got
coffee
booted
cup?
out of my own life.
That's
Is
like
everybody still here? Like,
No.
did we
We're
end up? Okay, okay, you guys, can you put in the comments if it like shot out of live and then came back in, or did you just keep
that was
going
just
and I just
you.
got kicked out?
It was
You're
just
there.
you.
You're back. We know you got the babies in there. It's okay.
I'm telling you what, I'm telling you guys right now, technology hates me. It does. It's just a fact. That should have been my fun fact.
Sound like
Let's keep
Jello.
going though.
Isn't that
Okay, but can we go back and talk about how they were forced to marry? That whole bee scene.
The bee.
like sucking
I
the venom
mean-
out of her?
Oh, I know.
You know,
I
he's
wanted
trying
to
to
smack Miss
suck out
Featherton.
venom, save her life, and now okay,
She's like, "Yeah,
we have to get married.
That was so corny.
I was like,
And it was like the way they described it, it was up here. It wasn't like even like her
Right.
breast. Like it was by her collarbone. So how
like
is
his
this
head's
and your
down
breast?
there, you can't tell.
I love the fact that the first thing he thought was like the best action to take was to suck the venom, the bee's venom, you know? I was like, what? And then she had to assure her mom and the other ladies that it was in here, not in
Right.
her boobies.
And
It was
that's
a really
the
funny scene.
mom that walked up is the best part.
Yeah.
oh, what was her name? Featherington.
Feathering.
Yeah.
I want to
I
see
can't wait
her.
for that scene. I want to see that. I want to see the moms like yank her away. Like
No, I want to see Anthony kind of like threaten the Featherington lady, like, please don't talk. That's the scene that I want to see.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I imagine him all red and flustered. Yeah.
And then
She's such a
doesn't
nosy
Lady
busybody.
Whistledown even say, she's like, oh, Featherington didn't even tell me what happened, so you know something juicy happened. She says everything. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a busybody.
Yeah. That was one of the most funny and compromising.
somebody told what's her name, Featherton, not to say nothing, but she was there. Like, didn't she kind of like? So it must have been her that still said something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had to.
Yeah,
have.
because that's interesting. That's a good point.
I do. Someone pointed out, they said Julia Quinn's excerpt at the end explaining his fear helps with understanding it, because I didn't like the book because of his like obsessive fear of dying.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Like, it happened when you were 18. That doesn't mean you're gonna die. But her explaining it, I got it more, and I understood Anthony more. Because during the book, I'm just like, stop being annoying.
Right.
If you
Yeah.
love someone, that's fine. And he was just so adamant he couldn't because he thought he was gonna die. But
Wait a minute, did I just clue? Did you guys just get that? I think I just got a clue from what I just said. Mrs. Featherington was there, right? The two moms were there. Whistledown said that somebody told Miss Featherton not to say anything, but Whistledown is saying something. So is Whistledown Mrs. Featherton?
I feel like that'd be too easy.
Don't say nothing if you know it. Don't say nothing.
Oh, we don't know.
Fernando, is that who you
No, like I don't know for sure, but I'm ready to bet on my choice. But
Oh.
I'm not gonna tell anything. But I haven't read this. Is my first time reading the whole series, so.
Yeah.
But I think you make a great point.
I make a great
Sorry,
point.
I'm just going to throw random comments up here just so people can see them, just in case they haven't read them in the comments already. But
Maybe you
Yeah.
figured it out, Christina.
Dun dun dun. Whistle down. Watch
Dun,
continues.
dun, dun.
I listen to the audiobook. So the audiobook is different than reading it. So the way I interpreted it was Whistledown is saying somebody told her. Well, Whistledown is saying that Featherington was told not to say something, but then Whistledown is writing a paper, and the moms wouldn't say anything. So maybe Whistledown is Featherington. I don't know. That's what I'm.
We need to hashtag this Whistledown watch, though. I think that needs to be.
Oh yeah, I
What is
can
this?
show you guys my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
oh, yay!
Down sweatshirt.
That's beautiful.
I do agree. I think Tess says she feels like it would be too easy. I think Whistledown is as Featherington would be a little too easy. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like she's kind of made up to be this busybody already and this huge gossip. So
Well, the author says no.
I don't know. Yeah, no, we don't know. Oh, see, we're gonna be surprised. Okay, that helps.
Yeah, I'm just throwing some comments up here, guys, just so they get read.
I was surprised there was another Marriage of Convenience because of being ruined.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I thought it was gonna be kind of like purely hate to love, and then the Marriage of Convenience came, and I was like, again, okay, that's fine, but didn't see.
Well, I hope it's not like that for every book.
That's what I'm saying. If the third one has it too, I'm gonna be like, really? Like you couldn't put something else?
Yeah.
But can I just say, you put the comment before, and they talk about the backstory of Anthony and his dad and everything, and I think it was a really sweet backstory. It was really well done, and I kind of felt for Anthony a little bit more.
I agree. I don't know if like all the prologues in all the books are like super emotional, like these past two have been. But I definitely felt like as he talked about this and how Anthony's dad was so involved like in their lives and took them and did all these things, which I think was very different from normal other dads at that standpoint at that time. And then for Anthony to be like, oh, I don't want kids. I'm going to die. I'm going to leave my kid. And it's like, yeah, but you had such a good role model for so long. And it made me sad. The prologue made me sad. And if the next one makes me sad, I'm going to be even sadder.
This one? Was it this one?
Yes, they're all emotional.
Are they? Oh, Jesus. I don't deal well with emotion.
Oh, I need emotional. Make me feel something. That makes the book good. You can make me feel something, make me cry. Hell yeah.
I like to keep my emotions very steady.
Okay, good. There's no Marriage of Convenience in book 3. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Okay, whoever's telling me that. Ooh.
Okay, so we're not okay. Because I've already I'm okay. Just kidding. I'm not moving on.
I like what people are saying though, how it's karma because he pretty much forced Simon to marry Daphne because he ruined her, and then it happens to him. So I agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good point.
I agree.
I feel like
the other scene I think we need to go into in depth is the croquet / Pall Mall. I'm sure.
Pall Mall.
Oh man!
Croquet of death or whatever they call it.
Mallet of
death.
Talk about
now.
competition.
Yeah, but now I understand the lit wallflowers had that picture for the binging Bridgerton, or the Bridgerton, the Halloween contest, and they had these mallets, and I was like, what? Like, where did that come from? And now I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
It has to be in the show. Like,
I
cannot cut that out.
Okay, so here's something funny. You guys are gonna laugh at this. So I didn't know what that whole mallet was before I read this book too. So, and I've seen Pall Mall on shirts and everything. So I'm thinking, how is that part of Bridgerton? Why are they putting cigarettes on shirts? Like, I had no idea. I'm showing my age. What the world? They do a lot of smoking in that movie. So I'm reading the book and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Okay. Didn't know it was like that.
I get it now. Yes.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Those brothers and sisters, man.
Yes. Yes.
I feel kind of bad, but you know what? That's how me and my husband would probably play the game. Where if I couldn't win, I would make sure he did not win. Like I would be like, "Where's your ball? You're going down with the Titanic like me. We are going down together." For sure. But I like how she did the mallet of death. So cute.
I like how it showed a little bit of Daphne and Simon like post-marriage.
Me too.
Like, kind of, you know, like they didn't just fade away. Like here they are, they're interacting. And I think he said she was pregnant, or in her condition. So I thought that was, I liked that. I liked that whole scene. I liked how she kind of like stood up for herself and was like, I'm not going to just let you win. I'm going to.
Jess, are you see?
Kick your ass.
What?
Uh-oh.
Did everybody go out?
No,
No,
you're there.
No.
We're good.
It was just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I see is Jess's face with the little thing, and I'm like, everybody.
Oh no. I don't think I went out.
Okay.
But I was gonna say I loved how Anthony like took his time trying to find Edwina, and he was like, "Oh well, I just was giving her time because Kate was all worried that he was like gonna seduce her while like escorting her there." And he's like, "They've been late. They're late. Where are they?" And he was just messing with her the whole time. That was so funny.
Yes. I'm like, wow, there's not a whole lot they can really do in 20 or 30 minutes. I mean, they got a lot of clothing they got to get through if they want to do anything.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, but I like how they took that opportunity for Kate and Daphne to kind of like have a bonding moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That
Well,
was good.
Anna made a good point that they casually mentioned that Daphne's pregnant.
Mhm.
Even
Yep.
though it's a pretty big deal considering what happened in book 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More drink.
So
So is the show gonna be like each couple gets a season?
I hope so.
Because I've never
be
seen
cool.
a show like that before.
That would be a really good question for tomorrow on the, if everyone has signed up for that.
yes.
Yes.
It's the Bridgerton, it's with Julia Quinn and the
Yes.
producer, the
When
EP.
is that at?
Is it at 10 a.m.?
It's 10
Yeah.
a.m. Pacific time, so it's 10 a.m. Pacific,
So
so one or I'm Central, so 12. So
I'm Eastern.
yeah, so we'll be right there. Are you gonna be in it too, Fernanda?
Yeah, I got my link.
Yay! I don't know if they're gonna see you because the way it made it sound,
I think like some the people who log in early might get like a
Where?
maybe a place in the Zoom meeting so they can talk and stuff. And then the others, they mentioned you're gonna go into a group where you only can see the thing that's going on. But
Huh.
I don't know. We're probably gonna be with our finger in the computer like an hour earlier or something.
Ready to click
Black
in.
Friday
Yeah.
sales.
yeah.
Yeah. They said Jen said the first 3 books are all 3 years apart. Then there is a bit of a jump. So for maybe the seasons for Julia Quinn for filming, maybe. Is that, you know what I mean?
then-
I don't know.
In the
But-
Discord, someone said they like listed someone's character that doesn't show up until like a later book, and he's listed under
Oh.
someone. Like
I heard
love interest. I don't know.
Julia said that kind of like the pool from the extra actors are gonna be the same everywhere, so you're gonna see it in every scene and maybe start recognizing people. So maybe that part that you say plays into action, that they're gonna start bringing characters from other seasons so you can recognize them in the beginning.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
But it shows that there's 4 seasons, so it's gonna happen with later books. Ooh, that's a good question. I think The Crown is they're gonna do 5 seasons of The Crown, so maybe.
Yeah, because it's Shyamalan too, and Shyamalan does like really long.
Yeah, look at Grace. Grace like season 423. So.
I know. Ridiculous. Love it, but ridiculous.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
In season 1, pointed to there being behind the scenes things that would do later dates. Okay.
I hope they start doing
Maybe the
more
next
historical
book.
romance adaptations then,
Yeah.
and not just like the classics written in the 1800s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They've done those over and over again. As much as I love them.
So
I wanted
Okay.
to say that I liked the part in the book where Daphne is talking to him and she tries to make him see that his age doesn't have to correlate with his death because her mom died at the same age that she was. She was trying to bring him like back to like reality that, you know, even though they had 9 more years together, like if that was the case, if his way of thinking was the case, and she would have already been dead. I think that was kind of cool that she kind of brought that to his attention.
yeah, that was really interesting too. I'm trying to think is okay, so I'm trying because I know I read the second epilogue, so I'm trying to think of like what wasn't in there because I know some people have not read the second epilogue, so I don't
read
wanna
it
mention
too.
So, but when Anthony ran over and the carriage crashed, that's part of the book, right, guys? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about that scene. I loved that scene because I feel like that was actually a really good scene to throw in there to kind of be like, oh, like I was so worried about me dying, but I didn't even consider like maybe something could happen to her, and I thought that was really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a scene that I absolutely adored. Let me see. I'm trying to think, is there any questions in the Discord that you guys want to talk about or anything that you guys want to discuss for this book, especially for those 5-star people that absolutely adored this book? And we're all kind of like first timers seeing it for the first time, but what's something you guys tended to look at, like when you saw it the second time, what's something you guys saw that you were just like, I didn't see this the first time, and this is something that I wish I would have seen the first time I read it, or something that you really adored about it that you missed the first time? Let me see. Just a moment, and like, I'm wondering, is that?
Yeah, Anna, I agree with you. The whole broken leg scene. I expected there to be a whole lot of more screaming going on, but I mean, it just seemed like it was a little underplayed.
Yeah.
I mean, they described her leg being, all concocted this way, and and she's just having this casual conversation with Anthony, and I'm like, if my leg was broken, the whole world would know my leg was broken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like I know adrenaline like kicks in, but that seemed,
Even in the audio book, like when he pulled her out, the person that was reading the book, she was like, ah. I'm sorry. If my leg is broken and you pull it from me, I'm gonna do a lot more than a little
Yeah.
For a minute, I thought it was gonna be like way more dramatic. Like maybe she would have,
and she was
like,
cracking jokes.
she would have an amputated leg or something like that. But like a broken leg was fine.
Oh my God, yeah. And like, so I have that part open and it says like, Edwina yelled, "Look at her leg!" I'd be like, dude, and like pass out. Yeah.
Oh my God, really? Your coworker broke his leg and didn't feel a thing? Who said that?
That's crazy. People would be crazy.
That is a high pain tolerance right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I get being in shock. I get that, but I don't know. I know me.
No. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I'd be in a ball. Just give up. Pass out. Give me the morphine. Let's move on.
Yeah.
No way. No way. So I know everyone seemed in the Discord to have a favorite in Colin again, because Colin seems to come back as everybody's favorite. And the scene where he kind of throws Anthony under the bus with Kate when he's like at the beginning when they first meet, I thought it definitely set me up again for wanting more of Colin. I don't know if that made anyone else feel that way, but when I have like a little post-it note that says where they were first meeting and it was set up with Colin where, Colin is trying to make it seem like she's saying nice things about him or he's saying nice things about her, and in actuality, neither one of them are doing that. I thought it definitely made me want more Colin. Full show. Yeah.
Okay, so here's something that Jen said, because I'm trying to do the whole like read comments at the same time and my multitasking skills, they need a little work. But anyway, here's because I asked her in the beginning what she would have tweaked about the book, and she says, I want Anthony to talk with Violet about how she felt to be left after her spouse died, and was it worth it? His mother was the perfect one to ask. So yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But I thought I think Fernanda wanted to talk about the relationship between, if we already talked about this, just let me know, about the mother-daughter. Did you want to talk a little about that?
Oh, sure. I think I also saw someone say it in the comments, because it's not usual, or at least in the books that I read, where the stepmom and the stepdaughter have a nice relationship. Like the evil stepmother trope is sometimes overworked, and I think we've seen it like in many, many books. And this is the first time that I really see where they bond. And even though she never says, like, she tells Mary she's her mother, like mom or whatever, they are really nice to each other. And Mary knows she encouraged her to also search for her love and stuff. So I thought it was a really nice part of the book. It almost made me cry a couple of times over there. So it was really, really nice seeing that relationship.
Yeah, that was really sweet. I'm glad that, you know, they made Kate feel a part of the family. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more backstory with her birth mom. And that's the thing about Julia Quinn's book so far. I'm finding I'm wanting just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And I don't read the second epilogue, so if it's in there, then I'll read all of those at the end. But I did like their relationship a lot.
I agree with Anna. I would like to see more conversation between Violet and her kids. And I would like to see that too. I think she's hilarious.
Yeah.
So
more Bridgerton dynamic in general.
Yes. I totally agree. I love that Mary wasn't an evil stepmother. She was really close with Kate. And I really love that too. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
People are asking, do we like book 1 or book 2 better?
Book 2 so far.
Book 2.
Anna has a good point with Mary, and was it fair that Kate had to wait for Edwina before she could have her season?
I think money-wise, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and I think Kate's like logical enough that she realizes that, you know, they can't do both. Like from what they were describing from the financial aspect, I don't think they could do both. So I think she's logical.
Yeah.
One of them had to marry the Duke, take care of the mom, because they were worried, you know, nobody would be able to take care of mom.
Yeah.
I think I have to be honest. I think for book 1 and book 2, I think they're about the same. I don't think I like one better than the other. I think they're kind of at the same level for me. I mean, I know that there's other issues going on, but I think for me, it's kind of, for writing styles and elements, I think they're kind of like right there with each other.
I think book 2 moved at a better pace for me. Book 1 was just a little bit too slow for me. And I guess because I don't know, I was caught up in more of the moments because the banter was so back and forth and so good and had me chuckling. I think it just moved at a better pace for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They both did have that kind of shift in the middle.
They what?
I would say they both had that. They were like fun and lighthearted, and then they got married, and then they turned serious. Like both 1 and 2 did that. And then in the second half of book 2, they were dealing with their traumas and like figuring out about them. So they both seem very similar.
But I personally think there was better chemistry between Anthony and Kate. So that's why I prefer the second book. But they were very, very similar indeed.
I agree.
I totally agree with this. Anthony giving a dowry to Edwina was such a cute moment. I am biased to the Bridgerton series since this one was my first HR series I read I read back in the day. Yep. I know, and I hear that a lot too. If you read this as like your first historical romance, you always love the Bridgerton series. I tend to hear that a ton. Like if this is your first, and I guess whatever historical romance you ended up falling in love with, that will always hold like a special place in your heart. I don't know what you guys started off with, but hence why Sarah McLean's probably so close to me.
My first historical was the Lisa Kleypas Lady Sophia's Lover for the readathon that the girls did. So that was my first one. But I think the first one I fell in love with that is Beverly Jenkins. I love her books. Yeah, and that one just made me want more because I never really liked historical anything before. But man, her book just, you read it and you're gripped, like you don't want to put it down. So
this is funny, you guys. Anthony eating all the cake and tea so he doesn't spill any when he ravishes her, but then he jumps on him.
It was a really funny scene.
Yeah, like because he's like being all gentle with all the tea stuff, and then it just ends up falling to the ground anyway. Let me see, you guys.
Tessa Dare's a great place to start with, though, from what people are saying.
Tessa Dare?
Yeah, was there first, and I always recommend that for people to start with.
She's so funny. Like her is it the Wallflower Wager series, which is ending this year?
Series.
Yeah. That it was hilarious. I read it with Heather. She's like Quill Pen News or something. I think that's her like Instagram name. And it is just hilarious. I loved that whole like the banter.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of like this one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so oh my gosh, okay. Funny story. I didn't because I had already read it and I forgot to go back. So I have to go. Okay, did you guys find the hand flex scene? You know, like in Pride and Prejudice, where he like flexes the hand after yeah. So I did not. Jen, I have to go back and find it. I'm sorry. I'm like
135. They put it in the chat earlier.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go read it. After this, that's where I'm heading. But yeah, is there a scene, you guys, that you absolutely adored from this book that you were just like, that's something that's gonna stick with me forever? Like something that you just like that was amazing. Like that was the scene.
I liked when he saw her under the desk. When he saw her under the desk and he had the opera singer in there, I just thought that was hysterical.
The part when he when he steps on her hand.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that was good.
Also, there was a scene.
Go ahead.
There was a scene, I don't know if you remember, when I think they are dancing and she starts stepping on his toes, and then she says something about maybe you should get sturdier boots or something like that. I think that's where their banter started. Just really, really like that.
Yeah, I don't think this scene was amazing, but the one that'll always stick with me is just the whole sucking of the venom.
There's so many moments that have to make it in the show. That included.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Or when the dog was shaking, just to like, despite him, like he's just like
in the pond.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her chasing after Newton. That's gonna be hilarious.
Do you guys know? Did they cast a Kate yet? Does anybody know?
We don't know anything, I think, about season 2, because that would be season 2, I think. Right? We don't even know if they're definitely doing a season 2.
I think someone mentioned that they were starting to film this year, but COVID happened. So
yeah. Let me see. I love how Edwina tries to stay from the
Oh,
marriage.
with the birds and the bees. When Mary
Yeah.
was like came in to talk about what happens, and Mina's like, "I'm gonna stick around for this."
Yep.
That was funny.
Oh, Sarah says they haven't announced any actress for Kate. So she's
Thanks,
in the
Sarah.
in the
Yeah.
know. Sarah
Oh,
knows.
yeah. Is there a
Bridgerton.
confirmed season 2?
Sarah, do you know if they've confirmed it yet?
Oh, she's asking, is there a confirmed season 2?
There's tons of people following the Instagram, so hopefully there will be.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hoping there is. Like, you know what? They're gonna claim it like Downton Abbey, and I feel like it's just gonna, because think about it,
Well,
Downton did so well, and they're done.
They
Yeah.
did kind of introduce Penelope and Colin too, so I mean that might be like a heads up that more is coming. They
Yeah.
confirmed season 2.
Yep, they confirmed season 2.
There we
So
go.
that's great. So hopefully, fingers crossed, season 2 happens, and I cannot wait to see who they cast for Kate. I'm just like, I'm there for
I
it.
want to see what she looks like, and I want to see what Edwina looks like.
Maybe they'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, if we get a hint for Anthony's love story and there is no Kate cast, then I'm worried. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Oh, people are saying they're going to start filming in February.
Oh,
There we go.
see?
I hope we
Yay.
don't have to wait forever between season 1 and season 2. I hate that.
I'll watch it with Anna. Anna's my best friend in real life, so she's saying her kids are not going to let her watch it. So I'll watch it with her.
It's my Oh, Anna. Honestly, just make it work at that point. Let me see. So I'm trying to think of another question, you guys, because I feel like have we talked about the whole book? Like, thinking back on the whole story, I feel like I don't want to miss a part and then be like, oh, we didn't talk about that. I'm trying to think. We talked about her talking with her stepmother. We talked about.
I have a question. I feel like in the Discord, people talked about Cressida as like a bad person, and she finally shows up here, right? When she was the one who Penelope was talking to. She was the one who was saying horrible things about Penelope, and then Anthony shows up.
Oh,
But I feel like in the Discord, people were talking about how she's cast in the show, even though she really doesn't show up till this book. So do we think maybe they are kind of pulling a lot of information from other books into this one too, maybe? If Cressida was the evil friend, or not evil, but the mean girl talking about Penelope. And the way that Penelope is described, I'm very interested to see how her and Colin kind of work it out. Because it seems like, like her mom's dressing her in these frumpy outfits, and Colin seems like such a ladies' man.
But I think her personality is going to tell her, because they say that everybody likes her. Like, I guess she's probably more real and less fake and flouncy like her mom and her sisters. So.
Yeah.
But Colin's book is the 4th, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a little bit later, no? Because the first.
That's what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see Penelope and Colin.
No. What I mean is that
clearly.
the first 3 ones are like a year apart, and then we do a jump.
Oh,
So
there is.
they don't get together like immediately after Benedict and his love interest or something.
Oh,
Lit Wallflower says it's 10 years.
thank God. Thank God we have
Wow.
Fernanda.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God we have people to help us. Because I was sitting here thinking like, man, this really, Colin's gonna,
So Colin's what, like maybe 30-ish, almost 40?
4 is 10 years from the Duke and I. Okay.
But I understand finally the outfit stuff. So like the bright green, not the bright green, bright orange dress.
Yeah.
That was mentioned in here, which I liked. I can't wait to see their costumes.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you guys said like how they casted like Penelope and Colin, and I'm wondering if they're going to intertwine some of those stories. So
Guys,
like
we have to
for
talk
the
about
first
the scene where when Anthony comes and saves Penelope.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
where'd you read that?
oh, when he
Right?
saves her
Am
from
I-
Cressida,
okay.
yeah. When he saves her from
Yeah,
Cressida,
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
how cool is that? When he like walked her in and she's looking at him like,
Yeah.
you know, she's not high society. She's not to be walked in. How cool was that scene? I love that scene. That scene was good. In the audiobook, it was great. Because he like ignored her. I don't know, I thought it was good. He gave her the shoulder.
I like how Kate after that said like, now he's my hero or something like that. Like,
Yeah, she ended that. That was great.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that was where, I mean, my, like, reading it, that she really started to think of him as not such an a-hole rake. Like, okay, he actually has a personality.
Right.
And he actually can do good things. So, you know, we'll give him a chance.
It kind of turned the tides of like he's not such a, you know.
That's where she saw him in a different
Right.
light. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say a swear there, Carrie. I was like,
it's there. It's in the head. It's kind of there. It's there, but it's not there.
I was like, you can do it. Come on.
I'm gonna get you to drop an F-bomb
One
Carrie.
day, you'll
right?
know when I'm really upset because it will like just come out. It'll be like, oh my gosh, she's yeah, it's bad.
No.
It's a bad day for Carrie.
You're like, oh no, son of a goat. And we'll be like, oh, that's it.
Son of a Trisket, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to think because I had some other things for you guys. Oh, the pictures. Duh. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here's a fun treat, guys. I kind of figured out, even though I'm not good with like the whole comment thing, which I tried, guys. I'm so sorry in the comments. I tried so hard. It's really hard for me. Like I'm on one track mind, so I'm either talking or I'm reading and trying to post stuff. So that's where I'm going with that. But the pictures, I'm pretty sure you guys, this is Anthony, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So and then this is him again, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but tell me that you guys don't just love, like, look at this picture. Is this not amazing? With the dogs?
Yeah. Wow.
That is just gold for me anyway. And then I'll show you guys a couple more just because I'm having fun with this. I mean, the costume design is just spectacular on all
That
this,
is
you
some
guys.
serious high society right there.
Oh, for sure. And then,
Can
I
you
wanted to
imagine like acting with that thing in your head?
oh my gosh.
I'd be the one tripping over the dress. I'd be the one cussing about the dress. What is all of this?
Oh,
I
for
need the one
sure.
where the dog actually like pees on my dress. One of the dogs would lift their leg.
Yeah.
That'd be
And
me.
then also, we wanted to give a special shout out because we found this on Instagram. And if you guys tag us on Instagram and we find something that we really were like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, we just absolutely adored it, we're going to post it on here so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
And this, she had mentioned, if you need me at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'll be online taking part in the second live chat about the hashtag binging Bridgerton readathon. And we thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. And yeah, that is adorable. I absolutely love that. So
I love
you guys,
those covers.
oh,
Mhm.
the
I really
covers.
love
They're
those
cute.
editions of that book. Yeah. So cute.
Absolutely. But if you guys end up tagging us and stuff, I'm going to throw it up here because, well, when I'm doing the live chat or whenever anybody else is doing the live chat, we'll just throw it up here for you guys because we love all of you.
For sure.
But go ahead.
What?
Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, what is our giveaway tonight? We're doing a signed book, right? Yay!
Yeah.
And some bookmarks too, or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris,
Yep.
you're muted. You're back.
Did you read that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
You got it.
But I muted it for you, Carrie, because I know your ears. They're,
Oh.
you know.
I know.
I really didn't,
Those are sensitive puppies right there.
So yeah, we've got bookmarks, we've got magnets, we've got book plate, and the books. Do you guys want to do it the same way we did last time, and I'll just scroll?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah,
Go for it.
All right,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
we'll give you guys a couple of seconds. Start posting.
You guys start commenting. Comment. Go.
Comment.
I'm
And
gonna write it
next-
down. Jess, can you write it? You have pen and paper?
I got it.
with me.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Natasha has it.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay. And next week we have Natasha, right? With an offer from a
Yeah.
outlet.
Yes.
And Natasha is going to be on Christina's channel.
Other direction.
Yep.
Other direction. That way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to let you guys know before we start this,
Rubber.
all the links to all the channels and Instagrams are underneath. If you guys want to follow any of us, all of us are on there. Our guest host is on there too. So come give the love and support to everybody. And yeah, so if you guys want to follow us, we're down there. So yeah, just to
All
throw
right.
that out there. Go ahead.
No, Natasha,
right.
is Natasha going to do a guest host next week too, right?
Yes. So
Yay!
I'm going to just pick somebody random to join us in the live show next Saturday. And we'll post who that is. What did we say? Wednesday we're going to post. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout for that. But you
Yeah.
got to be active. You got to be commenting.
Can I ask, Natasha, do you like Cinderella retellings?
I like all retellings. I do. I like them all.
Is that a hint about this book? Because
It's
I
a
have
girl
no idea. Is it? Okay, I have no idea.
No, they've posted it in the comments like a ton of times.
Yeah.
But imagine if you didn't like it and then you get to host it.
Oh,
That'd be really funny.
Like,
I'm
Yeah,
not blind for that show.
Because here's the thing, when we were picking like who got which book, we didn't know. We were just
Nothing.
like, okay,
Yeah.
so you'll take week 2, you'll take week 3. So we really were random in like selecting those. So that's, yeah, it'll be interesting.
And whoever wins the book, though, it is U.S. only because shipping books are expensive. The bookmarks and book plates can be international, though.
Right.
But we
Yeah,
love
I'm sorry about
everybody.
Yes.
All right,
Sorry.
Yeah. We're sorry.
Yes, we're ready for the book.
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna cover my eyes. I'm gonna scroll. You can't see it on my screen, but I promise I'm not cheating. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't scroll right. Hold on. All right.
Make them wait.
Sarah Verity. Yay, Sarah! You get the bookmark. All right. Who else? 1, 2, 3. Contage EU Essence. She commented at 10:08. She wrote yay. Can you see her?
Contagious.
Water?
Contagious. Is
Ah,
that what it is?
Contagious Essence. Okay.
Okay, yeah. That was a hard one.
Don't ask me. I mess up names all the time.
All right. Let's go. Sydney West.
Oh, yay, Sydney!
Was that for another bookmark?
Was that bookmark or what was that?
Yeah, these are all bookmarks. I'm doing the 5
Okay.
bookmarks.
Oh, good.
Okay,
All right, ready?
go for it.
Go.
We're all hanging out.
Yeah.
Happy Planner Vibes.
Woo!
Woo!
Woohoo!
One more.
It's nice to see another
So
planner
awkward.
girl win.
Yeah.
Harissa Henderson. On commenting, LOL, she wrote.
Awesome.
Yay!
Disappeared from my thing. All right, so those are the 3. And then we're going to do, I have book plate, Can you guys see it?
Yep.
All right. ready?
Gorgeous.
And these are all signed.
Mm-hmm.
I have Princess Usagi Harmony.
She's
Who was it?
You guys
fancy.
get that?
Princess
Princess
Usagi Harmony.
Harmony. All right.
I like that
and
name.
The next one. I really like this one. This one's really
I
cool.
do too.
Ooh. Oh, that's
I do too. I like the one with
gorgeous.
the actors. I like that one too.
Yeah,
We have
that's pretty.
two.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, two.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
My book plate.
Two. We're gonna do two. All right. I'm going like all the way up to the top now because I was
Yeah.
like chilling at the bottom. I can't choose her because she won already. I gotta do it again. Sorry. Bridgerton 2000.
Hey, Bridgerton 2000. Woo!
All right.
So,
One more.
are we on to the? Oh, one more.
Another book plate.
Gotcha.
One more for the Ran Agrama.
Say it again.
Rayan
Rayan.
Agrama. Agrama.
A grandma?
Yeah. Are you still here, Rayan? Is she here?
Let me see.
Where's Rayan?
Yep, she's here.
Oh, can I ask
Yep,
something
okay.
before the book?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
So, did you send the book to the winner of last week?
Today it went out.
Oh, can we know which book did you send to her? Oh, maybe
Oh.
not because it hasn't arrived. Maybe.
Oh, because you
Yeah,
surprised.
they didn't get
Yeah. So maybe
Oh,
next
yeah.
Saturday.
We'll
Yeah.
say. Well, it's all a surprise for them.
So yeah, she did the blind date. She wanted the book
Yeah.
blind
Yep.
date.
So
She wanted the one where just surprise her.
It
Yeah.
was a really good choice.
So,
I feel like that's what we should do.
do you
Just
guys
get,
want to
like, a
do
book blind date?
magnets?
Yeah.
Oh, they are so cute.
Yes.
Yep. Go for it.
All right.
I'm excited. I've got
All
Jess
right.
on my channel with all you girls.
I'm the
not gonna
one
lie.
excited.
I'm so pumped right now. I'm like, hey.
And then we sold the book.
Melissa Rodriguez has a magnet.
We sold, ooh,
Melissa-
we sold a book, right? I don't know why.
That's
Yeah,
a
we still have a book.
Okay, I keep playing with this pencil.
That was a magnet. Yeah. I'm trying to go to the top. Melissa Rodriguez again. She don't want two magnets.
She might.
The magnets are super
Romantically
cute.
booked.
Oh, that's sweet.
Romantically booked.
Yay.
And then one more. Let's see.
Bailey did say she doesn't care if you say what.
Take care, yeah.
I just saw that. Yeah. She said you guys could tell.
Oh, do you
Oh,
know what,
she
what did
mentioned
you send? Yeah.
Yeah, she just
Tessa-
mentioned it. It's up here.
Tess, her name went up. Tess Lyon, I think it is.
Lydon. Lydon.
Mhm.
Lydon. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
Tess. She's on the other what you
Magnet.
call it?
Congrats,
Magnet.
Dennis.
All right. We're gonna do the books now, right? Are we doing it the same
Yeah.
way?
Yeah.
What did you send to the person who won? She doesn't care.
Oh, God, I don't remember the name of the book. It was like orange. It was orange. Wait, if I go on Goodreads,
Okay. That was very anticlimactic.
How about this? We'll post it on our
I'm
Instagram
thinking about
pages
these
tomorrow.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
We'll
was
just
that?
post it on our Instagram pages tomorrow.
Yeah. So go ahead and pick a winner for this book.
Yeah.
You guys put me on the spot. I can barely remember
It's
my last
okay.
name. Wait.
You're like me in titles. Like, I don't know. They go. They fly away.
All right. All right, whatever. All right. All right. All right, this is for the book, right? We're doing it?
Yeah,
Yes,
do it for the book.
Makes a
Go
lot
for it.
of promise, guys, because this is for a signed copy of Julia Quinn. So
Anna
I'm down.
Ramirez.
Oh!
Oh, that's your friend, right?
yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. You
Congrats,
make it
Anna.
happen.
Congratulations.
She
Yay.
gets to pick a book.
So
Go
you
ahead.
come on out. You get to hang out with us. I'm trying to think if there's any more announcements except for Sunday.
We changed times.
Oh, next Saturday. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Next Saturday, right? We changed our time to 8 Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So we are moving up because we love Jess
Oh my
and
God.
we love hanging out with
I
her.
have a live
So.
show at 9, so I'm gonna be back to back.
Well, hey, is that your that's your book club, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'll be jumping off of this and going straight to that.
because we're reading Sarah McLean, and I'm really excited.
Yes. Oh
So-
my gosh. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
am so excited about that. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So have I
Yeah.
started my book yet? Tonight. I'm starting my book tonight, but it's only so I don't forget it.
Yes.
But I love that all of you guys are here. I'm trying to think, is there any more announcements before we
Yes, we have
It's
one. We have one. So I think in the Discord, Melissa was talking about the magnets from the graphic novel that Julia
Yeah.
Quinn
Oh,
has
yeah.
coming out. Yay! So Julia Quinn, because she is the nicest author and human being ever, sent us all a packet so that we could have some. She's also donating these to Romancing the Runoff, which is a Instagram account which is donating money to the Georgia Senate races that is going on right now. As someone who lives in Georgia, I feel obviously very passionate about these two races. But if you're interested in these magnets, Miss Julia Quinn has them on there for auction. Romancing the Runoff, anybody. So if anyone's looking for them, that's where they are. Yay.
And they're so cute. They are so
They are.
They're
And
super cute.
Yeah.
Can you show some of them? They're
Oh.
super cute. Oh.
I don't know like who these are. She's apparently doing a graphic novel with
Yeah, it's
her
for a graphic
sister-in-law.
novel.
Yeah. Is it her sister or her sister-in-law? She's doing a graphic novel. And we had no idea that these were coming.
No.
And all of a sudden, one day last week, we all got a packet of these in the mail with a very cute note from her. And
Yeah.
then she mentioned it on the Instagram how she is donating these for Romancing the Runoff because if you follow Romancing the Runoff, some of the signed books have gone up a little bit in price.
Yeah.
It's like the hundreds of dollars standpoint, whereas these are a little bit more
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Did you see what was it? Sarah
The
J.
Sarah
Maas'
McLean?
book? It's
Oh,
well,
no.
Sarah J. Maas put a book up
Yeah.
there. It's like $3,000. No
It's
joke.
crazy.
I'm like, whoa. That
Sarah
is some
McLean
cash.
offers
Wow.
like a read through, and that one's up to like $3,000 too.
Oh my
gosh.
Read by
Yeah.
Sarah McLean.
Girls, that's like
Yeah.
book budget for the years, or maybe 2, maybe 3 years. I
Oh
don't know.
my god.
That's years of book budget right there.
Well,
But also,
deals that you get, can you imagine how many books you get for $3,000?
Oh, God.
I ran into
Way more than one.
I ran into a few books today for $6. I was really happy with I ran into that Lee Bardugo ninth house. I got it for like 50 cents. I'm like, I thought that was a pretty good score for that.
That's
But
yeah.
I'm thinking also don't forget about Julia Quinn tomorrow. So for tomorrow, Sunday, the Netflix thing, guys, sign up for it, support our girl. And yeah, I am excited that you guys came on. I'm so excited that 60 people watch, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm excited to hang out with all of you. And Fernanda, it was so awesome to get to know you, meet you, and hang out with you. Like,
Thank you
Yeah.
for
yay. Thank you for
you.
coming on and hanging out with us. And as always, you guys stay awesome and stay fabulous because you know you are. So anyways, Till next time, guys. Take care.
Wait a
and
minute, we
we'll
did
see you
we
soon.
picked the book? We're good. Yay! Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I think so.
Totally.
Is there anything else, guys?
Just to let people know if you won the giveaway, message Chris on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you mentioned that. But that's it.
Yeah, send me your
That's
address.
Thank
and
you for
just,
having
you know,
me.
what you want.
Yay!
Yeah, that's our experience girl helping us out a little bit. So anyways, all right, you guys have a fab night and we'll talk soon. Bye guys.